Nagaland laga sobse dangor festival Hornbill Festival Day. Today jai thakya nishna Hornbill TV pra aji Dimapur airport e tourist khan fun festival day jai ase tai khan ge Nagaland laga opor kotha kurise. IB details saw.
Hornbill TV aji airport Dimapur airport te ahi gine ase Hornbill Festival, one of the biggest festivals in Nagaland laga day 2 de ahi ja nishna tourist to itiabi bishi ahi ase taihi countries khali na India laga bitor de ekla no hoigina bahar bra dusra countries khan bra bi manu bishi ahi ase itu garne mohan yere punchishe manu khan ge tai khan laga poila ahishe gule experience kinega thagise aru itu sal itu bar notun experiences kinega expect kore ase itu ami kotha gui gine jabo aru tahan naga manu laga ki kisan bi huni gine curious hoi gine ahi ase itu an tourist khan ge hudi gine jawa. First of all, welcome to Nagaland. You're already set to go to Nagaland. Where are you from? How many days do you plan to stay in Nagaland?
Thank you. My name is Michael and I'm staying till Thursday afternoon. I'm really looking forward to see this festival. It's very famous. I've read a lot about it. I'm from Austria, but I'm based in Delhi. I'm the director of the Austrian Cultural Forum in New Delhi.
Okay, good to know. I'm very glad that we got to meet you just before you took off. So, what do you think of the Naga culture, since you also mainly deal with culture and traditions also? What have you heard or what have you seen about the Nagas in general?
I know them even since 22 because there was a festival in St. Stephen's College and they performed there, and this was the first time I saw them. Wonderful dances, deeply rooted in society and still kept up on time. They are really doing it here still, and this is very great to see that. I really liked it a lot.
Okay. So another thing, a lot of people keeps talking about the uniqueness of the Naga culture or them being very versatile also. So what's something that intrigues you about the Nagas and what's something you are looking forward to exploring at the festival?
Especially the patterns of their clothes. This is really amazing. And also their dresses, the traditional dresses, the man and the woman, so colorful, but also strong, which is expressed also in their dances. Absolutely. I think it's a warrior culture. It was. Also farmers, yes, but also very strong warriors, as I can see from their appearance when they dance and when they perform. And also what I like a lot is here the food you have. Okay. The pork meat you roast, this is fantastic, I have to say.
So, see, if you are talking about the pork meat, I can give you some suggestions. Okay. Maybe dried smoked pork with akuni. Have you heard of that?
Yeah, I have heard of it,
and then fresh pork with bamboo shoot. Cooked?
This is great. Yeah. And they bake the pork belly. This is a thing. Wow.
Okay,
I love it a lot.
You plan to try those things?
Not to get the very, very hot peppers because this would be too much.
Okay, all right. So another thing, since we are already talking about the cuisines, we even eat like insects like hornets, bee, that hornet, and silkworm.
Oh, silkworm.
Do you plan to try those things and not forgetting zuto? Have you tried the local wine? Zuto is...
This is this beer, the rice beer?
Yes,
what?
the rice beer.
The rice beer, yes, I've tried.
Zuto in the Angami dialect. Yeah. So, do you plan to try that?
Absolutely. The beer I've already tried and we'll try here the fresh one.
Okay.
They do it homemade also. This is the great thing. The insects, I don't know, I've never eaten a bee or hornets you're eating. Yes. Hornets, but you do with the pin, with the sting. There's a sting. Yeah, hornet has a sting.
So if it's cooked, it's not harmful.
The sting is then.
Yes, the Nagas have their own techniques of extracting them and also cooking them. So no harm. You really should try that also.
I will do that. Thank you for welcoming me here.
Okay. So
all the best for the festival. 25 years. Yes. This is quite something. Thank you.
So much. Thank you so much. All the very best to you and your wife, sir.
Also to your viewers.
Thank you. We hope you have a good trip and a good stay in Nagaland. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. What have you heard of the Nagas since this is your first time visiting the Hornbill Festival?
Very colorful and a lot of varieties of culture in such a small state. Very robust, a lot of people, and they really love their culture. They really know how to enjoy life, and despite all the modernization that has come in, have stayed very close to their roots.
So you're also excited to see the Hornbill Festival?
Yes, I've heard.
What are you expecting, or what are you most excited about at the festival?
To know about what goes on here and how everyday life is, and the music. It's also the festival of festivals, so I like to see how it goes and enjoy how it is.
Okay, so we have another miss who is originally from Japan, but currently living in. This is your third year living in India. Okay, so is this your first time in Nagaland and the Hornbill Festival?
It's my first time now. First time. Yes, my first time.
How excited are you, and what are you looking forward to experiencing?
Actually, now I'm living in Delhi, but many people think, oh, are you from Nagaland, Manipur? So I want to see, like, yeah, I can find maybe same place. So I'm so excited.
Okay, so you're excited that you're seeing people like you?
Yeah. And I heard Nagaland is food is really good, tasty, yeah, food. So
In Japan, do you eat hornets, bee? Do you eat hornets or silkworm? Do you eat that in Japan?
which one? What?
Silkworm, worm.
No, I have never. We don't eat. We don't eat.
How about bees? Bee, honey bee, bee. How about you? Do you eat bees in Japan?
No, just we eat only honey, na. So, but I want to try.
You want to try?
I want to
So,
try.
I can give you some suggestions. We have hornets, bee, the bigger bee, and not just hornets, but we have silkworm also. It's very tasty. Yeah, it's tasty. You should try when you reach Hornbill Festival. Have you heard of Zuto, the local wine, white in color, local wine made of rice?
Yeah, I want to try too. Yeah.
You really should try that also. It's very nice, and that would be my suggestions if you want to try something new in Nagaland.
Thank you for good suggestion. I will try everything.
So how long are you staying here in Nagaland?
Maybe around 2 days or 3 days. Yeah, I will think. Yeah.
Okay, all
I can decide.
We are so glad to meet you. We really hope you have a pleasant stay in Nagaland. Where are you staying? Where are you staying, in Kohima itself or Kisama?
It's Kohima ne. I'm living. Yeah, Kohima. Okay. Nice.
We hope you have a pleasant stay in Nagaland and enjoy your stay. Thank you so much for speaking to us. Yere, thank you. What is your name?
My name is Arun Singh. I live in Himachal Pradesh and I teach paragliding in Himachal.
Yere moi khan ekta bishi bhal kotha ekta janya do we met him just now. Holi bi taibra jana idea hisabi tu ita kapamudz te paragliding jai thaga do taibra he introduced kurishe kwasi de. So you introduced that. So what was it like your entire journey in Nagaland and talking to people, experiencing their culture? You have been here for the second time, last time, this time. How was it?
I think there's a very simple way of explaining it. I've heard a lot about Nagaland, but only last year I could come here for the first time. And the kind of people that I met, they were so beautiful, so caring people. And also because I lived in Kapamudza for about a week, the village down there, the very simple people. And I did the first ever flight in Kapamudza, and they were so welcoming and so great people that I was surprised. I mean, we don't generally see that kind of nice people in life. So very, very good experience. Extremely good people.
I wanted to ask one more thing, since you are talking about the hospitality of the people also. See, people have a very general conception of the Nagas as well. In fact, there are some people who say they are scared to come to Nagaland. So, yes, has your concept changed, or what was your view of the Nagas before and after meeting them?
I mean, before meeting them, I heard stories like books and movies that Naga people are really warriors. And that's a good thing. That's not a bad thing. And I was not really scared coming here even for the first time. But when I came here, I saw that cities are as beautiful as any other city. And people are city driven everywhere in all the cities, anywhere you go. But the village Nagas are something that everybody should experience, because they're so culturally driven. And the culture is so much intact here in Nagaland that it was an extremely beautiful experience for me. And I never felt any danger whatsoever here. In the middle of... I was living in a very remote place. Kapamudza is kind of remote. And even there I felt like home. It was very, very good, welcoming people. They took care of me, and there was a time when I felt like, okay, am I safe? And they made sure that I'm safe. Yes, very good.
Actually, there is a very big compliment for us Nagas as well. So, lastly, I'm sure you experienced something new even in the past, and maybe something new you want to experience again this festival.
Sure. I mean, I was invited in this festival to do paragliding, and so the location was Kisama, and the festival is still happening in Kisama. It's a beautiful place, but we found that paragliding being there's this little bit of danger all the time. So we didn't want any kind of injury or any incident to happen in that Silver Jubilee Festival. So we then asked them to move it to Kapamudza, and they did it. So I want to experience Hornbill Festival. This is my first time that I got the opportunity to experience it, and I really love the cultural side of Nagaland. So I want to experience that. Yes.
Thank you so much for speaking to us, and also you are going to be even doing paragliding again this time as well in Kapamudza. Okay. Thank you so much for speaking to us. We wish you a pleasant stay in Nagaland, and we wish you come back again even next year. Thank you so much. Itu thagishe moi khan yare tourist kumba ke kotha gura tai khan bi Naga culture to hunia to hunishe jaigene दूसरा states te cultures traditions kande kam kura nishna hoile bi yere ahia do aru bi bishi explore kurle mon naga manu khalo han bi explore kurle mon aru cultural attires kan bi curious hoine thaga nishna itu bar jaine sabo itu ane man itu saine jaile to it is very important for the Nagas kun itu Hornbill festival host kore itu kan nijor laga culture tradition bhal ra maintain kore itu ikle ni kapra han bi thik lagai gene thagile do nijor la itu nyom khan hoile bhal ra behave kuri gene manu ke dekhaile hi manu mohan la kapra han ekla noine moi khan la character personality kan bi loi gene wapas jai gene ta khan nijor la countries kan bi spread kuribo itu kan bi yatte thagile balo aji garni man ho Hornbill TV apne ange ina updates kan ani thayo reporter ke kresenyo ke ho camera person Johnson Hornbill TV chumukidima